So Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, the person who's about to buy Twitter, is facing sexual harassment allegations. And by the way, this man's history is clean. There's nothing else that came, and no other allegations have ever come out about him in the past. So now there is a woman claiming sexual harassment, and that it happened 6 years ago. And the whole Twitter thing might not even happen right now, it seems. So anyway, let's have a look at this. I'm looking at the BBC. And first of all, let's talk about Elon Musk's history. Who the hell is he? You probably know he's the richest person in the world, but there's many details that I didn't even know. So he's actually Canadian and South African. He's not even American. He was born in South Africa. His father is a white South African, and his mother is Canadian. And he spent his early childhood in South Africa. And he was already an entrepreneur or whatever. He'd go door to door selling things to people in South Africa. I don't know how safe that is. South Africa is very dangerous. You can get killed anywhere in South Africa. Most of South Africa is a ghetto. It's super dangerous, and it's not safe at all. I don't think it's a safe place to go around knocking on people's homes and risking getting shot to sell some small stuff. So anyway, his mom and dad got divorced, and he moved to Canada. And he's also Jewish. His father is a white South African Jewish man. Not that is relevant to anything, but it's mentioned here in the article, so that's why I'm saying it. Apart from that, so he moved to Canada, went to college in Canada, and then went also to college in Pennsylvania, to a prestigious University of Pennsylvania, I think it was. So anyway, he went there. After that, he started working for some company. And then he founded his own company, which would later become PayPal. So he's actually the founder of PayPal. He sold PayPal for 1.5 billion shortly after that, and that's where he made his first big amount of money. So anyway, after that he started two new companies, one called SpaceX and the other one called Tesla. So SpaceX, basically I think it's a stupid idea. I think it's ridiculous. It's a waste of money. But basically it's a company that wants to be an alternative to NASA. They want to make rockets and send people into space and things like that. To be honest, for me, if they paid me, I don't want to go into space. Even if they said to me, hey, listen, we're going to give you 5 million, we're going to send you into space for 2 days and then you come back, I say, no, thank you. I'm not going to do that. Why would I want to go to space? Why would anybody want to go to space? I don't understand. There's nothing up there. It's just dark. Dark and maybe some stars here and there. You can see the moon maybe. You can look down, see the earth. And that's about it. It looks very scary. I don't want to be in space. If they paid me, I wouldn't go. I'm good here. I can go to the beach. I can go to wherever. I can relax and enjoy myself. I don't need to be in space. So anyway, waste of money, ridiculous idea in my opinion. So that's it. Tesla, I think, is an okay idea. It's an electric car that can save you money. It's more expensive than a normal car, but over time you're going to save money because you don't need to buy petrol. So anyway, this is not the issue of this analysis. So let's get back to the story. Elon Musk being accused now by this woman. And basically what she's saying is that, she was working for SpaceX, as a flight attendant. I don't know, does he have his own airplane company? I don't know. But she was working for him as a flight attendant. But she also gives massages or something like that. Anyway, she was giving him a massage. And she says that during that massage, he was, asking her for inappropriate services and harassing her. He basically told her, and I'll look this up. I'll look at the exact quote. So let's have a look at what she exactly said. Let's look. And this article, by the way, is from the BBC. The BBC is talking about this. So it said here, he is said to have exposed his private parts to her, touching her leg without consent, and offering to buy her a gift if she would, quote, do more. And the gift he offered to buy her was a horse. So like a horse, like the animal. He offered to buy her a horse. So then after that she continued to work at the company. She said that the work became less and less. She got less shifts to work. And eventually she left the company, or she got fired. I don't know, but she no longer worked there. She went to a lawyer and said, oh, he harassed me, blah, 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 blah. And then they reached an agreement in which he paid her $250,000. No investigation was done. There is no evidence that this has ever happened. But that's the world we live in right now. Listen, harassment is terrible. I'm against harassment, but the fact that any woman can come out and say, "Oh, this guy harassed me," without any evidence, and everybody believes her, and she gets paid 250,000, is to me also ridiculous. And somebody's life can be destroyed because of allegations like this. Look what's happening with what's his name, the actor. What's his name? That guy, Andrew Depp, Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp. He's in court now with this, with his former wife or girlfriend or whatever, and she was the one hitting him, and he's still the bad guy. He's the one losing out on acting roles and stuff like that, and his wife or his ex girlfriend is admitting, yeah, I was hitting him. There's recordings of her hitting him and him just walking away, and he's still the villain. So anyway, let's not get into this right now. This is a whole different topic. So it now seems that Elon Musk might not be able to buy Twitter. That the purchase might not go ahead. He himself, he himself has said that there's, this is politically motivated. He recently announced that he's going to vote Republican and not Democrat. To me, this doesn't mean anything. I think the Democrats and the Republicans are all the same. They're all puppets working for the rich and powerful and for the big corporations. They tell voters what they want to hear, and at the end, they do what their donors want them to do. So the woman who's actually coming out with these allegations is not the actual woman who is claiming harassment, who's claiming to be harassed, who's claiming to have been harassed 6 years ago. It's actually her friend. Because the woman herself got paid 250,000 to shut up and not talk. So her friend is now talking, which is ridiculous. But let's see what happens with this. Like the video, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments section. Thank you very much.